Once again, good afternoon, class. So welcome to our week 6. This is topic 2 of arts. And we're only down to our last one topic next week kasi wala tayong PE topic 2. Wait lang. Okay, let's proceed with our topic for today. So our topic for today is photography and film. This is still continuation of what we have discussed from week 2 ng arts natin. If you could still remember, week 2 ng arts natin, topic 1, it is also about photography and film. And this topic is just a continuation. Okay? Let's proceed with your LMS. So ito ang itsura ng learning management system niya for topic 2. Let's proceed with our objective for this week. Please move this bit over. Okay. So for this week, this would be our objectives. First, of course, identify art elements in the various media arts here in the Philippines. Describe the characteristics of media-based arts and design in the Philippines. And number 3, realizes that Filipino ingenuity is distinct, exceptional, and part of with global standards. So hopefully, at the end of our lesson and your learning task, we'll be able to acquire all these objectives for this week's topic. Okay. So here is your idea for this week, your introduction, development, engagement, and assimilation. So for our activity time, we have 2 learning tasks for this week. So that is I4. That is learning task 2.1 to 2.4. Let's start with our learning task 1.1. Again, topic 2 tayo ha. Okay, so that's under introduction. Obviously, it's a pre-assessment. So it's a quiz. Okay, pag pinindot nyo ang link na yan, it will direct you to this link from LMS. So for learning tasks of arts 2.1 for our pre-assessment, all you need to do is take the quiz now. Pipindutin nyo lang to. Alam niyo na to, no? Answer the quiz by selecting your best answer for every questions. Now, you have to click finish attempt and submit all finish if you are done answering all of the given questions. Now, if ever you want to change your answers, you can click return to attempt and previous page. So again, hanggat hindi natin na-perfect yung score, we still can go back with the quiz. Okay? Ang objective natin is makakuha ng perfect score before we proceed to the next learning task. Okay? Let's take a look at example of our quiz. Okay, so pag pinindit mo si quiz, mag-a-appear ito. Let's have question number 1. Again, this is just a pre-assessment, okay? So the question for number 1 is, he is the father of Filipino comics. So all you have to do is select one from the given choices. Is it A? Is it Radja Laurel? Is it B? Paul Medina Jr.? Letter C, is it Tony Velasquez? Or letter D, Josina Torri? Okay, so again, all you have to do is select from the given choices and all you have to do is click next page. Okay, so as you can see, we have 10 questions here. Ayan. So we have 10 questions for this free assessment. Kapag tapos na, just click finish attempt. Then kung may mali, you can reattempt the quiz. Okay, so that's for learning task 2.1. Okay, so let's proceed with your learning task. This is 2.2, I'm sorry. Learning task 2.2. After you read and learn all the learning resource materials from Learning Resource 2.2, let's proceed with your learning task 2.2. This is a comic strip. So I hope you are all familiar with comics. Kasi yun ang gagawin nyo for learning task 2.2. Okay, under engagement. Okay, so all you have to do, class, ito ang mechanics natin ha. Please listen carefully so we'll be able to understand. First, you're going to download the file, this one. yung Art Learning Task 2.2, which is in document or Word. Now, print the file and create your output by following the directions given. Again, pagka-download nyo ng file na ito, you are required to download and print it before you answer it, no? Once you're finished, take a picture of your output and send it by clicking the submission button available below. Or, para mas madali or nasa sa inyo, pwede nyo i-download tapos doon na kayo mag-edit doon sa mismong dinownload yung file para hindi nyo na i-print. Okay? Tapos ibalik nyo lang sa akin through the submission bin. So, ano ay itsura ng ating Learning Task 2.2? Ito siya. You see it? Okay. Can you still follow? Or am I fast? Just tell me kung masyado ako mabilis, okay? If you hear me clear. Okay lang? Okay, thank you. So for your Art Learning Task 2.2 class, all you have to do is create your own comic strip. Hindi siya comic book ha, it's just a strip. So here you are provided with 6 columns as you can see on the screen. All you have to do is first one. It's entitled Cool Comics. Number 1, you will decide upon a subject matter. When you say a subject matter, you're going to think of a main character or the main story itself. Okay? Again, you will decide upon the subject matter and your main characters for a simple 6-frame comic strip that you will create. Again, this is just a 6-frame comic. So each box, magpo-provide o mag-sketch kayo ng subject matter nyo or the story itself. So, kailangan sequin ang lahat ng 6 na frame na yan, no? Using your own characters na napili nyo. Okay? Number 2, you need to conceptualize and create the storyboard for the comic strip frames. Now, obviously, ang nakikita nyo lang sa box ay 6 frame. So, hindi kailangan sobrang haba or buong story ang kailangan yung i-present, no? Just the thought or just the main story na gusto mong i-deliver, yun lang. Basta magkasya lamang sa 6-frame strips natin. Okay? Again, kayo ang pipiliin ng subject matter nyo, main characters nyo, kung gusto nyo hayop o tao nasa sa inyo that you can sketch, then it's up to you kung ano ang magiging storyboard natin. For as long as kasya siya sa 6-frame comic strip natin. Okay? Next, last one. Write the text or the dialogue, o yung tinatawag natin script, no? That will appear in each frame. This one, sa ibaba. Ito. Below each columns. No? That will appear in each frame. Then render the main characters and the background details using an illustration program of your choice. So, what are the illustration program pwedeng gamitin? Pwede kayong gumawa o mag-sketch through Microsoft Paint. Or if you want, mas madali sa Canva because you already have account, no? Or if you know something or may alam pa kayong ibang illustration program or program, pwede. Yes, Jehan, anak, pwedeng gamitin ng Canva. Or kung mas gusto nyo mas personalize, you can sketch it. Tapos, after nyo mas sketch, ilagay nyo na lang dito sa per column to make it personalized, no? But para mas madalian kayo, you can use other illustration program. Okay? Now, before we proceed with your learning task 2.3, sige, bago tayo dumako, can I ask, oh no, if you have questions, asa tayo sa chat box. Do you have any other questions? Yes po, pwede ang Canva. What are your questions? So, wala. Are you sure you were able to understand learning task 2.2? Maliwanag yan, ha? Yes, anak. Yes, Anton. Pwede MS Paint. Kung saan kayo application or program na kabisado niya. Okay. For as long as sorry po. Yes, anak. Yes, Panshane. Your own story, your own subject matter, your own character. Basta use the 6-frame comic strip, yung 6. Okay? Hindi kailangan tapos yung story. All you have to do is fill up those 6 frames. Okay? Pero dapat kahit 6 lang yun, maintindihan namin yung gusto mong i-impose na story. Okay? Okay, next. From Margaret. Sir, pwede Canva gumawa? Yes, anak. Yes, pwede sa Canva. Basta kung saan yung illustration program na madadalian. Okay? Okay, can I proceed? Next na tayo. Okay, thank you. Let's proceed with your Learning Task 2.3. This is 2.3, sorry. Learning Task 2.3, it's under engagement. Okay, so right after you answer your pre-assessment quiz for Learning Task 2.1, after your sketch through coming straight from your Learning Task 2.2, let's deal with your Learning Task 2.3. This is a mini gallery. So, anong gagawin natin sa mini gallery nyo? Okay, so look at the picture available below and give your impression on each design by answering 2 guide questions. Okay, so as you can see from the presentation, may makikita kayong 3 types of industrial designs, digital art, and print art, no? So all you have to do, sample lang tong 3 to, no? Pagka-scroll down nyo from your LMS, makikita kayo ng 10 pictures, if I'm not mistaken, 7 to 10 pictures. So what I need you to do is look at the pictures available below and give me your impression about the design. Okay? How? You're going to answer the 2 guide questions. Ano yung 2 guide questions natin? Okay. Now, first one, which particular aspect of design appeals to you most and why? Again, which particular aspect of design appeals to you most and why? When we are talking about aspect of design class, okay, so all you have to do is go back to the Art Learning Resource 2.2 wherein i-discuss doon lahat ng forms of industrial art, digital art, and print ads para mas maintindihan nyo at para makapagbigay kayo ng matinong sagot sa guide questions, no? Okay, so like for example, the 2 pictures are example of what? Clothing design. Okay, so tell me about your perspective or aspect that were used on this design. Like for the 3rd picture, it's an example of industrial art. Siyang upuan, made of what? So all you have to do is describe each photos by answering the 2 guide questions. Okay? For the design appeals and aspect of design, you can go back to your resource from 2.2 para masagutan niyo siya. Okay? And number 2, do you see technology's role in the concept of this design? So obviously, yes ang sagot dyan. So all you have to do is elaborate your question, your answer kung bakit kayo naniniwalang may gamit ang technology from this concept of designs and even aspects of designs na nakikita nyo from these 10 given pictures. Okay? Again, all you need to do is look at the 10 pictures provided for your Learning Task 2.3 entitled Mini Gallery and answer the 2 guide questions. Okay, now after answering, you just have to click the Add Submission button available below, then type your answer on the online text box. Tapos submit din lang. Okay, hanggat hindi nag-a-appear sa inyong LMS yung submitted or naka-check kayo dun sa mga nakapag-submit, i-double check nyo kasi minsan may mga magulang nagtatanong na ganito ang grades nila kasi nakapagpasok ng ganito. Minsan hindi double check ng ibang students na hindi pala na i-submit. So make sure before you log out on your computers or on your phones na nakapag-send kayo ng activity. Okay? Questions for Learning Task 2.3 for your mini gallery. You have questions? Wala naman. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So, maliwanag yun, ha? O, last na. For your Learning Task 2.4, sorry, 1.4. For your Learning Task 2.4 class, it's under a simulation. Alam niyo na to. It's, what PE? Sorry, no, hindi PE yun. That's Arts Learning Task 2.4. Student reflection. So, all you have to do, alam niyo na to, you're going to assess your learnings by answering the following questions. Like question number 1. In your own words, you have to define print media. and explain the changes that happened in the last 30 years. So from this time, 2021, you'll just go back to from 13 years from now. Tapos tignan nyo lang kung anong pinagkaiba o development ng print media here in the Philippines. Okay? Explain. Then number 2, name some Filipino artists and describe their distinct contribution in the field of arts and design. Like sa Learning Resource 2.0 nyo, we were able to see Kenneth Cobonpue. Well, that's an example. Just tell me his or her distinct contributions sa field ng arts. Ano bang contribution ni Kenneth Cobonpue as an industrial designer? Okay. Other Filipino artists are Radjo Laurel. I know some of you are familiar with Radjo Laurel. He's a famous, Yes, a designer. So tell me what is his contribution sa world of arts. So yun lang, no? There are actually 7 from Monique Lewillier. Okay. Provided naman yung sa Learning Resource 2.0 nyo kung sino ang mga yun. Okay. Then, answer question number 2. Then, okay. Number 3, give a short description or comparison on different print media available in your home. Like, for example, look some of your books, newspaper, magazine, at newsletter dyan sa bahay nyo. Then, you must describe and compare at least 2 print media examples. Halimbawa, may available na libro kayo dyan sa bahay or magazine. I-compare nyo lang at magbigay ng description sa bawat isa. I advise you para mas madali yung mabigyan ng comparison yung napili yung print ads, no? Humanap kayo ng magazine na updated. I mean, ngayon lang nilabas ngayong taon. Tapos maghanap kayo ng lumang magazine. Okay? Tapos i-compare nyo lang sila. You just have to give the description in terms of delivery, its concept of arts, paano siya ginawa, quality. Okay? That's how you're going to compare each to available print media para hindi kayo mas mahirapan sa pag-compare and contrast, no? Or pag-describe, no? Dalawang napili nyo print media na again, available lang sa inyong bahay. Okay? Ang choices nyo are books, newspaper, magazine, and newsletter. Okay? Then, after that, you just have to click Add Submission button na available below and type your answer in the online text box. For question number 3 class, gusto ko picturean nyo yung dalawang napili nyong print media. Okay? So, hindi lang kayo magsasagot. Under question number 3, ilagay nyo yung dalawang print media na dinescribe at kinumpare nyo. Is that clear? Okay. So, after nyo maghanap, picturean nyo, tapos isama nyo sa Add Submission button below na makita nyo. Okay? Do you have any other questions? So that's Learning Task 2.1 to 2.4. 2.1 is a quiz. That's 10 questions. A pre-assessment lang yon. Learning Task 2.2 is... What was that? Ano yung 2.2 yun? Yun, a comic strip. Yung may 6 na film strip. Tapos, for Learning Task 2.3, it's a mini gallery. You just have to answer those 2 given guide questions for 10 pictures and this one. Learning Task 2.4, which is a student reflection. Do you have any questions? Okay, so sige, kung wala nang tanong, thank you. I hope you were able to understand the learning task for this week. It's already 2:17. Smile. Okay. Smile, 1, 2, ready, sing. Okay na. Kita-kits next week. Last discussion natin next week. Thank you.
Sir.
Bye-bye. Mag-iingat kayo.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Okay. Drink a lot of water. Masyadong mainit na yun.